faker. Okay, so this is us. This is later on in the day. Connor is sleeping in now because he's partying all night because he's on summer break. So he doesn't get up as early as I do. So he always missed that morning
Yeah.
dad joke of the day. So we're coming in later. It's like 11. Oh, it's noon.
Yeah, it's almost noon.
Well, you got up late. What were you doing all night?
Playing Minecraft.
Minecraft. So we're gonna like start with this, then we'll go back in time and start the trade for today. Okay, Connor, you got your dad joke of the day.
Yeah. All right. So, excuse me. That was not the dad joke.
Connor,
I said excuse
do I have
me.
to cut that out?
No, you don't cut it out.
Okay, what's the joke?
The joke is, I told my handyman, I gave my handyman a list of jobs to do.
Okay, so the joke is, I gave my handyman a list of jobs to do.
But he only did jobs 1, 3, and 5. Turns out he only does odd jobs.
All right, you're still getting the good ones. Don't you want my phone? You always have my phone. All right, thanks, Connor. All right, so that's we're gonna go back in time now. It's noon, June 11th, but I'm gonna hit this button. We're gonna go back in time to 7 a.m. Here we go. Okay, here we go. It's June 11th, Tuesday, and it's 7:12. I'm getting started a little bit late today. Here we go with our 0DTE butterfly. So let's head on over to the Add Simulated Trades tab. These are 0DTE. So today's the 11th. I'm going to open that. I'm going to go down to At the Money. At the Money butterfly. And we'll go to let's just set this at the Money to start with. So we'll say Analyze by Trade butterfly. Okay. And then take a look at it. So the SPX is trading at 53.39, so 53.40 will be our entry or center strike. So then we'll go 15 points above, which will be 55, 53.55, and then 15 points below, which is 53.25. So there's our butterfly right there. That was pretty damn good. Damn good. You guys know that song? Damn good. Okay, so we're going to do 2 contracts. We can get this on for under $4. That's pretty damn good too. Okay, so let's say, let's see if we can get under 40 or $4. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that order out there. I don't know if we'll get filled or not. We may. And then while that's sitting there working, I'm going to get my snow tires ready. So the snow tires, I start with like $80 snow tires, just throw them in there and then tweak them in to see what I want. So that's the put one. Let's do the call. There's the risk graph with them. Still haven't gotten filled. Why not? So that they're asking 4. I might have to go to 4. Cancel, replace. Let's see if I can't even see that. There's 4. So I'm trying to get it at 4. It's hovering around 4. Those darn market makers, those greedy bastards. I'm going to go to 405. Okay, there we got filled at 405. So I'm going to lock that in. 405. So there's our butterfly trade is on. And then I'm just going to wait on these wings. Now today's going to be a weird day because I got tons of different, I'm juggling the balls this morning. And so much so that I can't even put those paper trades on right now. So, I got to switch around and do some other things real quick. So give me a minute. I'm going to pause this and then take care of these other fires I'm putting out. Good fires. And then I'll come back and try to put those paper trades on and see how this one's doing. So this is our real money trade that we do have on now. And we're off and running. All right, I'll see you in a few. Okay, here we are, June 11th, 7:42. So here's our butterfly. We're getting a little bit of heat to the upside, so I'm going to add one of these snow tires into the mix. It's going to be a call snow tire. Let's just see if I can get filled in that real quick. Okay, so I got filled in that at 115. Let me lock that in. 115. So there's our position right now. Kind of flattened out a little bit. And since I did that, I'm going to get rid of this automatic exit order. Okay, here we go. So we may need to add another one here. I'm going to say analyze trade. I'm going to duplicate that. Oh. So let me turn that on. We'll turn that one on. Let's see where this puts us. Yes, we're going to move to the upside here. So I'm going to put this second one on. Send. Okay, so we got that one at 135. I'll lock that in. So here's our position right now. Okay. I'm going to get another one ready here. I'm not going to put
Order filled.
Oh. So that's a little steep for right now, so I'm going to hold off on that, but it'll be sitting there. It'll be waiting in the wings, the butterfly wings. And then if it starts to move back against us, let's get the put ready. So we'll say analyze trade. So if it moves against me at this point, I can bring in one of these put snow tires. Okay, so we're just hanging out here. I'll probably pause for a second and go do some of the things. So we have 2 snow tires on right now. Here we are trading. We're down like $50, $60. And as time progresses here, like over the next hour, this pink line will start to hump up right here. And we'll still have a pretty good tail. If it starts to move up outside the tent, I'll probably add another snow tire just to make it a little bit more steeper. And try to get out with the move to the upside at our profit target of $100. But who knows what's going to happen. So I'll be back. Here it is at 7:53. I just added another snow tire right there. You can see it. So I have a total of 3 call snow tires on. SPX is continuing to move up. So here's our current position right now. So this is with 3 call snow tires. And I'm going to get ready to release these, or some of them. If I can get into profit here. So we have 3 in total, 3 call snow tires on. If we get rid of them, that's what we wind up with. I can get rid of just one at a time. Let's kind of watch it here for a second. So I'm going to look at, what do I just take? If I just take one of these off, lock in that profit on one of them, gives us this risk graph. If I take 2,
Order filled.
So let's take a look at where this position would be if I had no snow tire zone. Oh, what was that? We got. So here's where the position would be without any snow tires. We'd be down about $100, 110. So we have on this one. We have on this one. Looks like I didn't lock in my last snow tire. What the heck is up with that? So we got 115, 135, and 140. Is that right? So, yeah, that was a screw up. Come on, Dan, wake up. So we got 115, a snow tire for 115. We have another one for 135 and 140. So right now we're actually up. We're up $100 right now. So that's not too shabby. So let's see if we take off 2 of those. What'll that do? If we take off 1, it'll give us that, which doesn't look too bad. You can lock in some profits on that guy. So let's do that. I can always put it back on again if I need it. So I'm going to lock in profits on this. I'm going to say, let's try to get 185. Okay, so we got fill in that at 185. Nice. Let's lock that in. So now we have two snow tires on. I'm going to stage out the next ones to buy back if I want to. So we're up about $50. Boy, I'm falling asleep at the wheel here. I put that call on, that snow tire call. I didn't lock in the price, so it was just showing the going price, which made me look like I was underwater, which I wasn't. That's not good. Okay, so we have 2 snow tires on now. If we were to take those 2 off, we would be left with this position, which would be golden if we move back. So I'm just going to wait for a second here. I like it to move one way or the other. So it seems like if it's possible to try to you can stage into these tires on the side that's threatened, and then you can stage out of them. You can lock in profits. So like on this one, I had 3. I got in at higher prices. Each one was higher, a little bit higher than the previous one, like $1, $1.35, then $1.40. And then once we get the profit, we can start to peel them off one at a time, lock in profits on each one of those. There's another way of trading this that I was thinking about today, trying. I don't know if I'll try it today, but I think I'll try it on a day where we're staying inside the tent. I'm I'm going to call it the Strangler. I got to find a cool AI image for that, like a strangler, like Jack the Ripper. Jim the Strangler. How about Rob the Strangler? But that idea is, I mean, it's untested. But it's like if it stays inside the tent, once we hit our profit target, then put the snow tires on, even extreme snow tires, and just try to strangle that position for the rest of the day, like higher and higher and higher. Just strangle it up into like a bigger profit. Anyway, that's the idea. I think it'll work, but I should probably back test that first a little bit. Okay, so we're just kind of we're tilted up slightly to the upside. We're getting pretty flat here, which is good. That's going to continue to rise. This will continue to droop. Looks like we may be moving back into the tent, or back towards the tent, which is fine. You can see I can sell these out. Those calls, I don't want to get rid of them yet. But even if I get rid of one, I could get rid of one for what? 145. I'd still rather be a little bit more delta positive than that, though. So I'm just going to wait. There's a lot of profit here that we can use for these. So it's not like super vital that we get rid of those, or that we try not to lose money on those. So it's like we're heading back into the tent. Okay, I'll probably like pause here. Here's where we're currently at. Come back in a few minutes, or if something super exciting happens. This position looks fine. This position looks good to me. I mean, considering what we got today, what we've been given. All right, I'll be back. All right, here it is, 8:30. Another check-in. So we're just kind of meandering around in here in this same area on the SPX, on our SPX 0 DTE butterfly here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy back another one of these call snow tires just to give us some more upside there. And we'll try to get in that. Let's see if we can get in at 125, I think that's. Okay, so we got that at 125. I'll lock that in. Okay. So there's that. Looks like we might be making another move up. Let me make sure I got my position on here correctly. So we have the butterfly, and we have a snow tire there. We have a snow tire there, one there. We sold one snow tire back out, and we just bought that one. This is the area I don't want to hang out in too long. This is kind of the problem area. Either come back in, come back inside, or run away. I'm just staging out some potential additional trades here. Just queuing them up if I need them. I'm debating whether to add that fourth snow tire. Meanwhile, we're hanging out. Let's call this the zombie zone. This is the zone I don't want to be in for very long. I'd rather be on either side. Back inside, up here. I guess while we're sitting here waiting, might as well put on a little bit of. Let's put on a little bit of that copyright free, our famous infamous copyright free music. Let's see, what do we got? This is some funky grooves. This is a funky groove collection. Oh yeah. This is funky. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So we're back inside the tent now. Bouncing around. I have this put here staged. This put snow tire here staged if I want it. Could do something like that. The other thing I could do is I could sell out these calls, which would look like this. Let's turn that off. Or I could do nothing. I could just sit here and wait. I'm going to wait for the moment. We have a theta of 1,000, 1,100, so that's good. Back inside the tent, we get our theta back. Yes, I'm just going to let this sit here for the minute. I'm going to go ahead and pause here so I don't burn up all this video. And I'll just come back. We have something to do here. So we'll see you soon. Okay, so we're starting to make a move down here. SPX is moving down towards the center of the butterfly. I'm going to get rid of one of these calls. Sell this out so we get 50 for that. Okay, looks like we got 50 on that guy. So let's see, let's lock that in at 50. So now we have 2 calls on. We're back towards the center. We have a theta of 1300, which is nice. Let's see if we can get this kind of bumped up. We got rid of that slant that was there. I don't like that droop though, because I'm not convinced it's not going to go back up there. So I'm going to let this sit for a minute. Let's see, I'll stage out. Oh yeah, so I already have one of these staged out to go if I need to add it back in. So I'll let this sit here for a minute. Let this marinate. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee, get a refill, and so I'll just pause this for a minute. I'll come back if I need to. If anything cool happens, cool, exciting, or terrible, I'll be back. Okay, here we are again, June 11th. It's 9:45. Here's our update on this live money butterfly. We're going towards the top of the tent again, so I'm thinking of just adding a second butterfly now, like this, just to try to get me to my break even or my profit quickly. I don't want to wait too long to do this one. I don't want to be sitting around here all day either. Okay, so we got filled with that one at 545. So let me lock that in. So that's the second butterfly I just entered now. So now my goal is to hit reach break even. That's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is to get as close as I can to my initial profit target, which was $100. So I'm just going to let this sit here for a second and watch it. And let's just take a quick look at what I got. So I still have my snow tires I can use. I have 2 snow tires on right now to the call side. Where's my put? I have a put staged here somewhere. Here's my put. So if necessary, I could still use that put. Where is that? I'm going to move this down here. So we'll say analyze trade. Get rid of that. So we don't have any puts on right now at all. So let's see if I come a little closer. What are we at? 35, 53. So I'm just staging this put snow tire out just in case I want to use it. I don't want to put it on right now. I'm just sort of determining which one I would go with if I went with any. Thinkorswim is acting choky again, kind of glitchy. It's not updating as quickly as I wish. Okay, so now we're down to, it looks like we're making a little bit of ground, moving up towards break even. And then I always want to have stage down here and know what I want to do to close them. So I have no puts on. I have some calls on. I'm going to move this down here just so I know exactly what I want to, what I have to get off if I want to get out in a hurry. So three calls. No puts yet. And then the butter and the two butterflies. All right, I'm going to let this sit for a little bit, marinate, and I'll be back. Okay, here we go. It's 10:54. We just are making a move up outside the tent. So I'm going to try to see if I can capture some of this. I got showing a profit of about 200. I don't know if I can get that, but I think if I can get out of these guys, I'm just going to start to peel these calls off. And of course, Thinkorswim is not acting very nice. So I'm going to say let's see if I can get 140 on those guys. Okay, so I got those at 140. I'll lock those in. So there we are right now. We're at 150 something. So if I get rid of, let's see if I get rid of this butterfly, the first butterfly, what will that give us? Look at this. This is the worst time for Thinkorswim to choke like this. Let's see where we're at. I mean, I could add another one of these snow tires to help me help get me out. Let me get out of these guys. See if I can get out this butterfly here. Come on. Okay, good. Got it. 265. So let's lock that in. 265. So now we're like this. If we get out of these three, doesn't quite look right. I'm going to pause for just a second. I got to check on another order. Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to get out of, well, I'm not going to get out of anything yet, but these are, I have a couple of these I need to get off of. If we come back in the tent, we're cool. If we go up, we're cool. let's see, where's the other butterfly at? Here's the butterfly here. So we say analyze opposite trade. Okay. Come on, Thinkorswim. Okay, I'm going to get out of these three snow tires. Okay, I'm going to restart real quick. Here we go. We're going to try to get out of this guy. We're looking good right now. So I'm going to try to get out of the... I'm going to go for the singles first. See if I can get a little more than... Okay, we got those at what? 350. Lock those in. That gives us this trade right here. That looks good. Let's get out of it. Create duplicate order. We're out of those at 430. Oh, excuse me. 430. See that? Well, this says we're still in one. How's that possible? That's a mistake. There's no more there. There's no more. Let's see. Like where did I go wrong there? Not sure. Let's see. Let me find that. So this is out of everything here. Let's see. We don't want that in there. This is a 5370. 5370. Is it this? I guess it's that. So I had put the wrong amount in there. Okay, so I need to go over and check on some other trades, so I'll be right back in a second. I don't think that 400 number is right, though. I think it should be more around like 200. I must have put a duplicate order in here. So let me go work on that other trade real quick. Then I'll come back over here and I'll reload all these and like do a full accountant audit, a full audit on everything I did and see exactly where I'm at. I think it's around 200 bucks profit though. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so here I am back, and so I just reloaded everything from the filled page, all these orders. There's some other trades in here as well, but everything for this trade I reloaded up Here you can see them all. That's this this trade here, our butterfly. And then we go over to the Analyze tab, and so then I just reloaded them all in here in the correct order. And when the dust settles on this, we come out at $235 profit. So let me back out of here for a second and see that. So here's where we were. Before that, there was kind of a big shoot up move in the SPX. And there still is a big up move in the SPX going on. So here's where we were with after we added that second butterfly. And then we got rid of the first one. And then after we got rid of that first butterfly, the one that was here, we got rid of that one. This is the second one. Then we peeled off the shorts, or I'm sorry, the call snow tires, the last three snow call snow tires. And then we were left with just this butterfly. And we took that off for a total profit of $235. So let's see what the return on that is. I'm going to look at the return. I'm going to look at the risk on this trade for when we had the highest amount of risk. Every time we added an adjustment or a second butterfly, we're going to get more and more risk. So let's see. This is probably the point where we did it. It was 2765. So the total risk at this point, this is when we had both butterflies on and we were loaded up with the snow tires. To check it, look at that too. So see that snow tire? That's why you need to move fast with these things, with those calls, especially in the later part of the day like this. That's sagging now. You know, we're underwater there. If we had done nothing, just kept those on at that point, which is why you want to move fast with those singles, those naked calls. So what was the risk again? So 2765 was the risk. 2765 wound up with, so we say divided by 2765. That's a return of 8.4% on our risk on that one. So that's where we went. Let me back out again real quick for just a second here. Let's see where these, there's two things I want to do. I want to look at, I guess we bought those calls and we sold out the first set of snow tires right there. I'm just taking a look at the graph at these different stages as it exists right now. Have we done nothing? I mean, we're still protected for a big up move like this. But you can see we were above water. We were able to snag that profit just because we moved quick. We moved fast on that. No time for dilly-dally. So then I got rid of this first butterfly. Left this with this position. Even this, you can see this thing is sinking quickly. It's 11:17, so it's like about an hour and a half or so left in the market. You don't want to be hanging around here with these call snow tire, or with these snow tire adjustments, call or puts. So then I got out of that one. I got out of those three there, left with this butterfly. We're still outside the tent, but because we had cashed in all those snow tires, we were still at a profit, and we got out at a total of $235 profit. Now let me look at just the first butterfly by itself. This is the butterfly we started off with. Just to get an idea of have we done nothing with this trade. No snow tires, no adjustments at all. Right now this trade would be down 550-ish. All right, so that's it for this one. I'll be back at end of day for settlement. We'll just kind of do a recap on this and then fill in our Excel sheet for today and for the last couple days and see where we stand. All right. All right, so that's it for today. I was hoping to have the time to do a final recap and fill out that dang Excel sheet, get that all up to date. This is not going to happen today. I got kids home. It's summer. Things are just crazy around here. Nuts. Families coming in. So I'm going to have to wait another day for the Excel sheet. So let's just, we'll call this one the recap for today. Again, today was a winner. What was it? 200 and something? 235? We can add into our pot of winnings, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. And don't forget, if you'd like to follow along with me with all these trades I'm doing, these live trades, my experimental trades, the whole kit and caboodle, just make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel below. Hit that subscribe button. Also, join me on my website. I'll leave a link to my website in the description below. Just head on over there, sign up for my free email newsletter. As soon as you sign up for that, you'll get a welcome email. Just reply back to that welcome email, and we'll go from there. All right, that's it for this one. See you tomorrow.